I am having a freaking...
Her whole crew is full of bad bitches. They say they ain't bougie, they just do not fuck with sad bitch. She know she bad as hell. Spend some racks to get her ass. Put down Gucci for Chanel. I don't know, she just bragged it.
At a grocery store and just left my appointment. Did an ultrasound, all that. So I was in the store. I stopped at that grocery store for the second time I ever been there. I had just got a couple things, couple groceries. Once I left my doctor's appointment, I was gonna record like the ultrasound, well, the sonogram and all that stuff, but I could not do that. Like, they didn't allow me to take pictures or videos. And yeah, y'all, but I do have my freaking sonogram pictures. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a close-up once I get into the story of what happened yesterday for my doctor's appointment. Remind y'all, this is my second time at this doctor's office because I end up moving and stuff. Well, I ended up moving my... Yeah, y'all, like I was saying, I ended up moving my doctor's appointment to a different city because I didn't like the doctor I was, like, seeing or whatever. My OB at first. So, y'all, this is my second... Remind y'all, this is my second time at this hospital. So, this one had drove me, baby. I'm going to insert a clip that I probably post on my Snapchat or whatever, because I was so drove. I was so pissed, y'all. Like, it was a waste of my time. This doctor's office really got me motherfucking pissed. Like, that whole day was just up. Like, literally. Like, I was so upset. But anyway, so I get to my appointment. My appointment was scheduled at 11:15. I get there like 30 minutes before that, or probably 20 minutes before that. But anyways, I was early, and I called my OB office or whatever, and you know how the secretary or whatever, it don't be your doctor that answer, it be the little person at the secretary at the little desk thing. So anyway, she answered. The first time she put me on hold, so I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe it's like it's going on lunchtime, so maybe she like getting other calls or whatever the case being or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll hold. So I was on hold for like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes went by. I'm still on hold. So she picks up again. She put me on hold a second time. And I said, okay, this lady really got me like, really got me pissed, because don't put me on hold a second time without saying nothing. Just saying, can you please hold? Like, I understand if you got a lot of calls or whatever, but this your second time. But the first time you already had me waiting for a long period of freaking time. So at this point, I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give her a third time to like not put me on hold. So she finally, the third time, she finally got me off hold and told me, because I was telling her like the parking spot was so full. Like, I had my parking little ticket thing that they gave me from the first time I had went to their doctor's appointment. So the second time when I came, I would have a sticker or whatever to park. But it was no parking spots whatsoever outside of, well, across the street from their office or whatever. I wasn't told where to freaking, well, I wasn't told they had a parking garage. So at this point, this lady still haven't told me that it was a parking garage and stuff. She just said across the street, but those parking spots was freaking full. Directions whatsoever. So I was freaking drove, because at this point she gonna tell me that I have to reschedule, and I'm like, oh no, man, like, I've been here like way before my appointment. Like, that's your fault, because I'm asking you where to park, because it's my second time coming there. Remind y'all, the first time when I went, my sister was with me, so she ended up parking in the front. We got lucky and y'all. Your girl been tired, but I'm gonna finish this story. I told y'all I'm gonna finish. So my next appointment was at 3 o'clock about how I wanted to have my baby, if I wanted to have another C-section or natural or whatever. So my moral of the story is I wasn't late, and the secretary had just put that I was late when I wasn't, because she wasn't giving good directions for parking. So yeah, y'all, I was so freaking drove that day, like seriously. I did end up doing my ultrasound, as y'all can see. Y'all just keep asking me if I'm having a boy or a freaking girl. So if you want to find out, keep watching this video. Going back to the freaking room. Got my baby.
You know you got the key, right?
Yeah, it's in my pocket. I'm back at the room, about to freaking eat, and I just wanted to let y'all know before I started eating that I am having a freaking boy. Let's go. Yeah, hold on, let me show y'all close.
Oh my goodness. Bitch.
It's a boy.
Guess if I am.
Now look at his head. He got his freaking hand in his mouth. We can pop this up. Yeah, y'all, these is the pictures.
Yeah, we got little chicken wings over here too. Hey,
Got this right here. Seasoning. Seasoning. Is it, what kind of, what kind of wings is it? Like plain or buffalo? Y'all, let me turn it down so y'all can see my food. I waste some seasoning. Yeah, like I was saying, I waste this seasoning. They got put seasoning in here.
right on the way going back to the house.
Looks. Yes. Hold on, y'all. I got to take another bite, because I did take a bite in the car because I could not wait. And I ate some of my freaking veggies as well in the car. But yeah, I told her to put mine on the side, and she didn't. Yeah, they smell.
This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here.
Said what?
Stir fry food. Veggie. Stir fry.
Okay, we finna try that. The ones I didn't try.
Marshawn, what you be eating, bro? Everywhere we done went, you be like, what's that?
I'm eating like,
Marshawn said she eat the basics.
yeah, basically.
No, I can't say nothing, because if I go to a restaurant and I don't peep nothing I like, I'm like, can I get some chicken tenders? And call it a day.
I like
If I-
Olive Garden, Chick-fil-A.
Shout out to Fire for putting me on.
Well, I was wondering.
No, to the soup at Olive Garden at Zupa de Papo or whatever.
I never ate that before.
Me either. I always get the potato. That's the one she was talking
Yeah,
about.
Toscana soup. It's called potato.
Oh, okay.
Bro, yes, Texana.
I think she
Yeah,
got
that-
like she had an idea or whatever. Cause she was like, oh, is there any cash in those? And I was like, we don't carry cash. And then she kind of backed up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this probably ain't gonna be worth it.
And then he started.
Now I would have bought her some food, but when she started asking my fucking cash in person, it's like, bitch, you want to snatch it? I'm dead to. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Bro, that old black
Well,
man was
that's
trying to
how
say
I
her-
might
it.
have COVID when I get through with you.
I know she was cold because she only had on socks. She didn't have
But I
no
bet you
food.
won't stick your fingers in nobody's purse.
That old black man was like, "Look, Lisa, leave me for a moment."
She was like, oh, fuck it.
Makia, she just kept walking on the side of me on the left side. You had moved from right here. I was right here. You was right here. You moved to all the way over here.
Cause
I'm like, oh,
my purse is big.
She tried to rob me.
I was like, I gotta keep an eye.
She tried to rob me.
We get in,
Excited that
and we wouldn't even be in that lab.
boy. I got my
And the
girl.
guy comes.
Now I got my son. That's it. That's
And the
the
guy was not.
period.
Stitch on.
My lash finna come off. Look, my lash is finna come off. I need to fix that.
I've got a couple of those.
But yeah, I'm super excited.
You got some tissue up here.